I'm Brian Deese. I'm the Deputy Director of the Office of Management and Budget, and I want to talk to you today about the budget that the President released. Overall, the budget reflects a roadmap of the vision that the President outlined in this State of the Union: to grow the economy faster, create more jobs, to expand opportunity for all Americans, and to do these things in a fiscally responsible way. So how do we do that? Well, first, a little bit of context on the economy. Over the last several years, the economy has been growing. We've added 8.5 million private sector jobs over the last 47 months. And we are seeing some signs of durable momentum. But the problem is the economy is not growing fast enough, and there are still too many people looking for work as a consequence of the Great Recession. So the principal goal of the President's budget is to create more economic growth, create more job creation, and do that in a sustainable way. Now, the second important contextual point is where we are with respect to our deficits. And this chart here shows deficits as a share of the economy over time. And what you see here in the red is that we are currently experiencing a rapid decline in deficits. In fact, this is the fastest that deficits have declined since World War II. Gone from 9.8% of GDP in 2009 down to 4.1% in 2013. Part of what's going on there is we are experiencing a historic reduction in the rate of growth of healthcare costs. And that matters because several of our big programs in government, Medicare and Medicaid, are providing healthcare. And so if we are able to constrain the rate of growth of healthcare costs, we're able to get at this deficit challenge. And what you see over here, this is showing the annual percentage change in healthcare costs, is that in the last couple of years, healthcare costs have fallen well below their historical average. And in fact, the last 2 years, average rate of growth of healthcare costs has been the slowest that we've seen in the last 50 years. So we go back to what it looks like going forward. First place to start is what will happen without the President's budget. If you look at this blue line, this is what would happen without the President's policies. It's what we in budget speak call the baseline. And at the end of this baseline, deficits as a share of the economy would be 3.4% of GDP. The President's budget that he outlined today would put us on this green trajectory, consistently reducing deficits each year to get down to 1.6%. And that difference between 3.4% and 1.6% is the deficit reduction in the President's budget. It's driven by policies that build on the historic constraining of healthcare costs we've seen, and that would allow us to make the kind of investments that we need in infrastructure, education, and innovation to allow our economy to grow. This gets us into the difference between what we in budget world call discretionary spending and what we call mandatory spending. Mandatory spending is in programs like Medicare and Medicaid, programs that Congress doesn't reauthorize every year. That has a lot to do with healthcare costs and what we were just talking about. Discretionary spending is the money that Congress is supposed to every year approve and allocate where it goes. This is a place where we've seen some progress recently. Last year, Democrats and Republicans came together and agreed to a budget that set levels for discretionary spending. Not everybody got what they want, but it was an opportunity to provide some stability for our economy. So the President's budget tries to build on that effort while showing how he would invest in the things that he thinks would grow the economy. That's what we're calling the Opportunity, Growth, and Security Initiative. So what kind of investments am I talking about? Let me just give you a couple of examples. First, early learning. We know it's one of the highest value investments for our economy and for our children. We would add 100,000 new slots for early education for kids around the country. Basic research. It's something that government does well, and it helps lay the foundation for private sector job growth in the future. We would add 650 grants just at NIH alone to look into things like cures for Alzheimer's and cancer, other important areas that also help lay the groundwork for future private sector growth. Manufacturing. The President has a vision to try to create a national network of advanced manufacturing institutes that would help become hubs for jobs and industries of the future. With this budget, we could locate 45 of them all across the country. The President believes we need to do more to bring opportunity into some of the areas of our country that have been the most economically challenged over time. His Promise Zones initiative, which has bipartisan support, we would be able to expand this to 35 different promise zones across the country. Apprenticeships. This is a place where we know that if people get on-the-job training in an area that's relevant and where there are jobs that are open right now, it makes a big difference for their future career. we could double the number of apprenticeships in this country through this proposal. Altogether, through these and several other types of investments, we would invest $56 billion. Half of that would be for our national defense, and half of that would be in the non-defense part of the budget. We could strengthen our economic security. We could strengthen our national security as well. And here's the kicker. All of this would be fully paid for. That deficit chart that we showed before wouldn't have any impact at all, because we would close loopholes in our tax code that aren't helping our economy, and we'd make sensible changes to mandatory spending that we can afford to do over the long term. If we do that, we can achieve the deficit outcomes that we talked about earlier. We can achieve the economic outcomes that we know we need, and we can put ourselves in a better position for the future. Well, thanks for taking the time to watch. Please share this video, and if you want to learn more, go to whitehouse.gov/budget.
That was Brian Dietz, the Deputy Director of the Office of Management and Budget, sharing with you the breakdown of the recently released presidential budget for fiscal year 2015 on March 4th. I think that's when it was released. So that was Brian Dietz. So we're going to try to get back to Brian Dietz if time permits, and we're going to extend this our interest today in fiscal year 2005 presidential budget and what you need to know. Okay, I'm Hassan Rashid, and this is your Human Service News and Information TV broadcast at BeLive. Thank you for joining us today, and thank you for joining BeLive CCTV every day. Okay, it's always excellent being here with you, and it's such a great achievement to be before you once again, like we do every week here at CCTV. So I greet you all with the cordial of peace. Peace be unto you. Okay. Okay. We're gonna try to get back to Brian Dietz, but in a minute. But I want to bring to your attention something special that's happening right here at CCTV. Just about an hour away, the event will be CCTV Student Exhibition Screening and Reception. That's today, March 12th at 5:30 p.m. It starts at 5:30 and it'll go on to 8:30 p.m. That's a CCTV Student Exhibition Screening and Reception. Cambridge Community Television presents, we're here at 438 Massachusetts Avenue. It's proud to announce an exciting event celebrating our students' achievement from the 2013 to 2014 winter season. The event will kick off with a photography exhibition and reception for the DSLR photography class, followed by a screening of students' video projects at 7 p.m. in CCTV's large production studio. New projects were created this winter in many different CCTV classes, including micro-documentary, music video production, DSLR video, making the digital art film, and more. A question and answer with the student producers will follow the screening. Come support and celebrate students' work. We're inviting you to all come out and support and celebrate a CCTV student exhibition and the work of CCTV students, okay? So it's free and open to the public. Refreshments will be served, okay? If you're in need of additional information, you can email Allison. That's Allison at cctvcambridge.org, or you can call 617-401-4009, or you can check our website at www.cctvcambridge.org. Okay, additional information, if you need additional information on this event tonight, that is CCTV Student Exhibition Screening and Reception, which starts approximately about an hour from now. That's 5:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. And okay, additional information can be had at Allison at cctvcambridge.org or 617-401-4009. and www.cctvcambridge.org. Once again, that's the CCTV Students Exhibition Screening and Reception, 5:30 p.m. tonight. That's 5:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. Okay. The 2014 Hometown Media Awards are coming. CCTV gives members a discount on the entry fee. The Hometown Media Award honors and promotes community media and local cable programs that are distributed on public educational government PEG access cable television channels. Okay, awards are presented to creative programs that address community needs, develop diverse community involvements, challenge conventional commercial television formats, movie viewers to experience television in a different way. The online deadline for the festival is April 30th, 2014. Entry fee is $50. But if you are a CCTV Access member and you enter by April 25th, then we will refund you $25. All entries must be submitted online through the festival website, and that is omnicontests4.com/?comp ID equals 1308. Talk to Sean Efel if you need help gearing up. That's Sean Efel if you need help gearing up. And the number to call is 617-661-6900, extension 11, or Sean, SCAN at cctvcambridge.org. That's 2014 Hometown Media Awards are coming. So CCTV gives members a discount on the fee. So you should be hearing more about that on CCTV's different channels. Okay, there's 3 channels here, so you should definitely be hearing a bit more about that. That's once again, 2014 Hometown Media Awards are coming. That's a CCTV gives members a discount on the entry fee. So if you need additional information, you can call 617-661-6900, extension 11. Ask for Sean Efel. Okay. April 1st is once again a free orientation and studio tours coming up. And that's on April 1st, 6:30 p.m. So join, learn, create. It all starts here. Host a TV show, make a movie, take multimedia classes, become a reporter, learn computers. No experience needed. All you got to do is show up on April 1st at 6:30 p.m. 438 Massachusetts Avenue, Cambridge. Join, learn, create. It all starts here. Free orientation and tour. Okay. Google Drive class for seniors taught by Google staff. That's coming. That's going to happen March 28th, 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. So you can register today. Please call Allison Rodriguez at 617-401-4009. That's 617-401-4009, or email Allison at Cambridge.org. Learn how to use this free application provided by Google to organize your life and share information, and we'll explore the options Google Drive provides. Focusing attention on how to create documents and spreadsheet. This class will be taught by Google staff members and take place at right here, Cambridge Community Television. That's 438 Massachusetts Avenue. For additional information about that, you can call 617-401-4099. That's 617-401-4099. Okay, so that's I think that's gonna do it about happenings right here at CCTV. So I'm sure that you're gonna be hearing more about those things that I just read off to you. Okay. Here's what you need to know about the President's 2015 budget. The President proposed budget shows how we can straighten our economy and bring down our deficit while expanding opportunities for every American. Brian Dees, Deputy Director, Office of Management and Budget, that was the gentleman that you saw on the opening video, took to the White House board to show what he looks like, what that looks like. And after that, we put together a graphic they put together a graphic explanation, a graphic explaining what else the budget does. Okay, so we're going to try to get back to a little bit of that video by Brian Dees and give you an insight on what you can anticipate far as government spending in the year of 2015. Here's a highlight of what the President budget delivers, okay? Okay, strong growth and job creations, opportunities for all, expand the earned income tax credit, fiscal responsibility, continue slowing health care cost growth, invest in preschools for all, okay, cut inefficient and unfair tax breaks, improve job training, cut taxes to help families pay for child care and college and save for retirement, cut inefficient, unfair tax, support comprehensive immigration reform, reduce the deficit and debt. I know there's probably many issues related to some of those highlights of the president's budget, but we won't get into that. We're just going to give you some synopsis of what he has proposed for the year 2015. Okay, last week, the Obama administration sent Congress fiscal year 2015 budget. The following is a summary of the proposed provision affected the House credit program. Allow state to convert annual private activity bond PBA volume cap into tax credits to help finance more development than currently are able to within existing housing authority caps. A similar proposal was included in the fiscal year 2014 budget, but was not enacted. Okay, the fiscal year 2015 proposed differs by increasing maximum amount of PBA. That's the PBA. That's the private activity bond volume cap that can be converted by each state from 7% to 8%. Enforce the Violent Against Women Reauthorization Act of 2013, specifically requiring protection for victims of domestic violence and housing credit extended, use agreement and qualified domestic abuse occupancy restriction or preference as a special needs exception to the general public use requirement. Change the formula for calculating the rates of 9% tax credit, adding preservation of federally assisted affordable housing to the list of qualified allocation plan criteria, moving the program income limits to allow property owners to serve families with income 6% AMG as long as the at last 40% of a unit average, and make tax credit properties more attractive to REI real estate investment trust. Okay, by allowing a RET that receives credit to designate some of the dividends it distributes to its shareholders as tax exempt, thereby including these dividends from the gross income of the shareholders that received them. The proposal was included in the fiscal year 2013-2014 budget, but was not enacted. And that was some elements of the housing, how the proposed budget will deal with different housing matters. Okay, the Obama 2015 budget would cap charitable deductions at 28% for the wealthy. Okay, nonprofit criticized a plan offered by President Obama on Tuesday that would limit the value of all tax deduction, including the charitable deduction for wealthy taxpayers, in its budget proposal for fiscal 2015. And this is a statement issued by the Chronicle of Philanthropy. Okay. Okay, in his budget proposal for fiscal year 2015, which starts October 1st, Obama called for a reduction to be capped at 28%, saying the limit would only affect people whose incomes are in the top 3%. The change would affect the individuals who earn more than $200,000 and couples who earn more than $250,000. Foundation charities have successfully fought back similar attempts to limit the deduction each of the past 6 years, but said they felt a sense of urgency that this year, because the tax fight federal budget has forced lawmakers to try to generate tax revenue whenever they can. Everything is on the table, said Vicki Sproul, Chief Executive Council on Foundation. Limiting the charitable deduction would have a cascading impact of charities that depend on money from private sources. She said, this is an and if it ain't broke, don't fix it situation. So that was just an example of some of the issues that are building up around the recent president budget that was released just last week. Okay, here's another highlight about, I'm going to just give you some highlights because we're running low on time now. President official year 2015 budget 6.2 increase. Okay, excuse me. Increase investments to spur economic growth. The president budget calls for $1 billion to the NHTF. That's the National Housing Trust Fund. Okay, president budget calls for $150 billion for NHTF 6 year in a row. So that's another issue that's going to build up around certain items of the president's recent budget, because I thought that it would be appropriate to just to give you some highlights on that, because that's going to affect us for that's important government actions that's definitely going to affect each and every one of us. So let's bring this to your attention. Right now we can't go into it extensively, but we'll just stimulate your chemistry, so maybe you can look into it further and to see how you feel about what the president has proposed through his budget. Okay, okay, it's just almost about that time to just get on out of here. But before I want to bring to your attention that once again tonight at 5:30, special event here at CCTV, and you can come on out and participate. It's free and open to the public, and refreshments will be served. That's the CCTV Student Exhibition Screening and Reception, March 12th. That's today, 5:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. tonight. That's correction. I said before, I said 8 o'clock, but they'll be here until 8:30 tonight. And so we're located at 438 Massachusetts Avenue, Cambridge. Okay, it was 02149. So we're all proud to announce, CCTV is proud to announce an exciting event celebrating our students' achievement for 2013 to 2014 winter season. The event will kick off with a photography exhibition and a reception for DSL photography class, followed by a screening of student video projects at 7 p.m. in CCTV's large production studio. New projects were created this winter in many different CCTV classes, and includes micro documentary, music video production, DSLR video projects, making a digital art film, and more. Question answers with the student producers will follow the screening. Come support and celebrate student work. So this is cut out to be quite an event, and you all are invited to come on out. It's free, open to you all, and refreshments will be served. So once again, CCTV Students Exhibition Screening and Reception. For additional information, you can contact Allison at cctvcambridge.org or call her 617-401-4009, www.cctvcambridge.org. So you come out and participate. A big night here at the CCTV, and it's quite an interesting event. You'll see all the work that Cambridge, your local students, have been committed to here at CCTV. That's CCTV Cambridge Student Exhibition, Screening, and Reception tonight here at the CCTV. Okay, another thing I'd like to remind you that it's tax season, so if you'd like some free work on your taxes, absolutely free, you don't have to pay nothing, you can check it out at the main Cambridge Library, 449 Broadway. And they're there, I guess, every day. You can go there and get help with your taxes. And I also assume that the CEOC, that's the Cambridge Economic Opportunity Center at 11 Inman Street, Cambridge, is also offering free tax assistance. So you know how important it is to get that work done on your taxes so you can get that refund. You know how important that refund is. So you can go to 11 Inman Street, that's the Cambridge Economic Opportunity Centers, or you can go to the main library, that's 449 Broadway, and get help, free help with preparing your taxes for this year. And I just heard that the Central Square Branch Public Library has reopened after repairs and renovations, and I imagine that they're offering free tax preparation help there too. So I don't have specific information on that, so I'm not going to go any further with that, okay? There's also an event that I should bring to your attention, and it is an event entitled Ending Homelessness, What You Can Do, a call to action. Find out what you can do to end homelessness. That's Sunday, March 30th, 214 from 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. at 20 Academy Street, Arlington, Mass., the Arlington Senior Center. So you'll be hearing more about that, and they're going to have a keynote speaker, Representative Brian Rush, okay? So Brian Rushing. So that's quite an event if you're interested in the crisis, the homelessness crisis. That's the perfect event for you to go out and see. That's and also there are the spare change vendors, homeless people who sell spare change as part of their livelihood, and they're on the street. So if you see them out in the street, and I advise you to purchase an current issue of a spare change, and get an additional issue for one of your friends. Once again, I'm Hassan Rashid, so I like to always leave you with the fact that no one has a monopoly, no one can form a monopoly on truth, so you keep your nose clean, play it straight, and don't forget to assist someone that's in need of your help. Until I see you next time, I leave you with the cordial of peace.
I'm Brian Deese. I'm the Deputy Director of the Office of Management and Budget, and I want to talk to you today about the budget that the President released. Overall, the budget reflects a roadmap of the vision that the President outlined in his State of the Union: to grow the economy faster, create more jobs, to expand opportunities